Who?
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Band of Badgers playing We Be Goblins. Say hello again, players.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello again, players.
Oh dear.
Beautiful, beautiful. Once again, thank you for coming back. We love to see it. Part 2. Ready, the electric boogaloo. These guys nearly died last time, so let's see if they'll even survive this one.
Unlikely.
So, unlikely, yeah. Thank you to Beadle and Grim and all our many supporters. We have so many wonderful ones. If you really like this series and you love part 1, if you haven't seen part 1, go watch it. Then come back to us now. We'll still be waiting for you. Give you 5 minutes. Okay, I'm too impatient for that. So, if you like us, subscribe. Click the like button to say more videos of this, please. Ring the bell to know whenever we'll be posting the next premiere YouTube video. And if you really, really like us, we've got Twitch. We do live streams. We're doing Starfinder at the moment, Rise of the Rune Lords, Tomb of Annihilation, and soon the Great British Brush Off. So if you love painting your minis, head on over. You're going to love that series. So, players, we have Chuffy. Please say hi.
Hi.
got-
Elle here playing
Sorry,
Chuffy.
continue. Go for it. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
I interrupted.
You're good.
I'm the worst.
You're the
Poog.
best.
Poog, say hi.
Who says hi?
Brilliant. That was exactly perfect. Mog Merch, say hello.
Oh, that's me. Hello, I'm Dave. Hello.
And last, probably the prettiest and definitely the scariest woman, Rita, say hello.
Hi.
The one and only.
The one and only. So, when we left the team last, they had just climbed the rigging on the ship after defeating a dog and a swarm of wasps that nearly defeated them, as well as hiding in a horse and setting themselves nearly on fire. They were climbing across the rigging of the ship when suddenly the ship it's old, it creaked, it tipped, just a little, enough to knock all of those goblins off the rigging as they all fall down onto the deck below. Please, everybody, roll me 1d3 in fall damage.
Oh, starting strong, guys.
What a way to start, eh?
Starting strong. Fall into our deaths.
Woohoo, 1.
What is it?
One.
It's
1d3.
Slash
Yeah.
R.
slash
1d3.
Space 1d3.
space 1d3. There we go.
Perfect.
Oh.
So if you take that in full damage, I believe the person who rolled the lowest was indeed Mog Merch with a 2 for his climb check. So can you please roll me a d100?
Oh,
Ooh.
I don't like these D100s.
D100.
Don't like it.
77.
This is fine. That's perfect. Thanks for that. Right, as you yourselves smack on the middle of this deck, next to the dog you killed earlier, very expertly, by the way, from the top of the crow's nest. Now, where would you like to go from here? You can either attempt to climb up the mast, or you can go for the ladder that goes
For a third
straight in.
time, I will clap now.
That's
I'll
the
go
charm,
for
right?
I think it's
Go for ladder.
the ladder.
Smart. Should go ladders.
Okay, so you crawl into the ladder and you enter a room that is described as the galley. Now, the galley is one of Vorka's favourite places because, as everybody is aware, that Vorka is a horrific cannibal goblin. They eat other cannibals. It's other goblins and cannibals, probably. I mean,
Other
they're not
cannibals.
fussy.
Oh my
They'll eat
goodness.
both cannibals and goblins.
Wow.
So as you enter this rich-smelling place, there's goblin bones strewed about. You can see bits and pieces of other fellows that once came this way in search of this area and fell into Vorka's clutches. There's a pot of soup that seems to be boiling, which smells suspiciously like goblin. Just
Oh, no.
suspiciously. You know
How do
what
goblins hate
goblins...
other
Smells like our baths.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a hot bath water. It's disgusting.
It smells like
You
poo
probably
donuts.
sell it on the internet. I mean, but the most important part is sleeping in one corner, just chilling there, is the roughest, vicious, most meanest dog you've ever seen. And as you open the door and go through the ladder, he kind of goes. Roll me all initiative.
Ah, saw it.
Who could have guessed that this would happen?
He's
No,
a big mean puppy.
He's a big mean puppy. Right.
Oh. Oh gosh. What is it with us and getting natural ones on initiative?
Beautiful. So, Rory,
Chris is so broken.
We actually rolled in order, which is fun.
kind of. Mogmerch rolled a 12 and is above you. So maybe on your screen it's an order, on mine it's not. I'm not
No.
that lucky. Okay, here we go.
Well, I got an 18.
You did. And the popper got an 8. So, we've got Rita with the 18. Then I believe it's Mogmerch with a 12, was it I just said?
Yeah.
12, yeah.
Mogmerch with a 12. Chuffy with the 11, coming up quickly behind Mogmerch. Then we've got the dog, whose name is affectionately Cuddles. And last, but definitely not least, the infamidable Poog rolled a 1. So they
maybe
got
least.
3.
Maybe least.
Maybe least.
Half my
So,
healing's gone. In fact, over half.
Rita, you hate dogs more than anyone else, and here you are going first, so this is fortuitous. What would you like to do to the growling dog in the corner of this galley that smells like goblin?
I'm gonna kill that dog.
Go for it, hit that dog.
Right, so I have an extra +1 to hit. That's a 6. Probably
Yeah.
doesn't.
No, I'm afraid that does not hit the
I don't think I am gonna kill that dog.
You tried, though. You tried. Do you need to particularly go anywhere or move anywhere? Let me just reveal the area for you. That
Yeah,
would be easier.
I am going to be
There we
running
go.
at that dog. So there we go. Oh no, hang on.
Yeah, it's not a very
Myself
big room.
in a
We'll all be somewhere around in the area.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll all be somewhere around in the area of being near the dog.
I
So,
attempt
yeah.
to kill the dog and I fail.
This is fine. Mogmerch, if that's the end of Rita's turn, I believe it's your turn. What would you like to do about the dog in the corner?
I was just thinking, where I am on the stairs, I could just throw in a bomb and close the door. But
You could, yeah.
that might
Oh
create
dear.
other problems.
Just to sort of describe your area very slightly, this door, right next to it on the inside, is another door. So there is a U-turn. You could go
there's a
into
U-turn.
the door. But the
Okay.
door is closed on this inside. So just this little white line here is a door.
Okay.
Right.
In that case, I will run in and I will beat the dog with my club.
Go for
As
it.
hard as I
Hit the
can.
dog.
Probably not.
No, unfortunately, the dog is just a bit too quick. You can see why this one must be Vorka's favourite. All right, Chuffy. Your friends have tried to attack this dog, but so far it's been too quick. Show them how it's done.
Guess I better join in. And then run in and try and weave in to get behind, and the square's not quite let me. But sort of maneuver my way around the wall, and then as I come in, sort of swing at his butt, because butt swings are apparently my proficiency, and gonna try and stab it.
Go for it.
And try and stab it.
Try and stab it. You manage to hit, and you do the damage.
Done.
Hang on. Do I get sneak attack because I am flanking?
Yeah, I'd say because the map isn't very intuitive to letting you be behind the dog, but you have already specified you would walk behind the dog, then yes, you may get your sneak attack damage.
Thank you.
So that
5
is an
damage.
entire 5 damage to our poor little dog. Okay. All right. Next up, it's the dog's turn. So this is fun. Rita, since you were first up there to try and hit the poor dog, the dog's gonna try and bite you. Does a 13 hit?
Does it fuck?
No, it does not. Okay. The dog snaps at you, but sort of misses and just ends up clomping its slobbery jaws. So, Poog, finally, what would you like to do?
Poog steps out the room and closes the door. No, I will. Yeah, I'll run up and dog slice at the dog.
You're right, go for it. Hit that dog.
Hit that dog! The fuck is my dog slicer?
It's under your weapons on the
Got
first
it,
page.
got it.
I'm afraid that does not hit the dog. So far, nobody has managed to hit this dog.
Excuse you.
Yeah.
Except Chuffy, who managed to hit this dog. Apologies. Sorry, dude. Right.
I've
So
just
that
got
leaves
the,
Yep.
the pub scene from a Shaun of the Dead.
Oh, we're
Yeah.
not being with the poor cues.
Absolutely. We're just with a group of death by 1,000 cuts, and it hurts me.
Beautiful. Beautiful, guys. Rita, your background to you. There's your vicious, most hated enemy, the horrible, stinky, slobbery dog.
Crit!
You crit! Nice one.
I'm gonna get that dog.
Do it!
What's the bonus to the roll for hating dogs so much? Is
It's
it
a
extra 3?
plus two damage, I
Extra
believe.
2. So that's 7. That's 14 points of damage. How would you like to kill this dog?
I'm gonna take me another head.
Okay. You do a similar thing again. Sort of. And the dog's head is sort of on the ground, rolls over and lands at your feet, in which point you collect it, and you now have a second dog head. Congrats.
Rita!
Honestly, you guys seem to roll either really badly or really well.
Yep. We're either really competent or terrible.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Terrible.
Oh, Poog.
Now, in front of you is a closed door.
I kick it open.
All right. You're going to kick that door open.
Size in rogue.
Roll me a CMB.
I'm rolling off the high of killing that dog.
Yeah, right.
Go for it.
CMB. Oh well, that's
Yeah.
just a +1. That's 15.
Okay, that's fine. I'd say you managed to sort of bash open that door.
You've combated the door.
Combated the door.
Combated, maneuvered that door.
Combat cuddle the door after combat cuddling cuddles.
I'm just going to reveal a bit more area for you. There we are.
Wow.
So if you go a bit further down, the door is here, so please ignore the fact it looks like a wall. It's actually a door. And as you wander in, you can see what only can be described as Vorka's lair. This is her private bedroom. This is where she is. And it's gross. There's bones everywhere. She eats in bed. You can tell that for much because there's bits of goblin skin and clothes and random trinkets. But most importantly, the thing that catches everyone's eye, other than obviously a very angry looking Vorka in the corner, is a very big red chest at the very end of the room. Now, I'm sure each one of you could probably figure out, because you're all goblins and you know exactly why you're here, that's probably
Fireworks.
got the fireworks in it.
Bananas!
And yes, it's got bananas in it. Why wouldn't it have bananas in it?
Probably a couple toes as well. Yeah. I
So,
want those toes.
but the main thing that I think everybody's going to notice ever so slightly is that Vorka standing there. Now, she's particularly frightening because of all of her jagged teeth from years of chewing on goblins. She's got rags and stained clothes, trophies of various goblins hanging on her body. But the most terrifying thing is that right now she's currently spider stuck to a wall like this. And she looks down at you and she laughs and she goes, I love it when takeout comes to me. Free delivery.
Stab.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to keep the same initiatives that you guys all had.
Brilliant.
Unfortunately, Vorka was lying in wait for you. That is what the D100s were. Essentially just to see whether she woke up from her slumber. The 7 earlier in part 1, that woke her up. But, you know, it's always good to see if the other dogs woke up as well. So, Vorka's What have I got here? So that's...
You're going for my flat-footed, it's 13.
This is fine. I'm doing my initiative.
Okay.
So I only rolled a 15. So I'm just going to put Vorka in after Rita. But she will get a surprise round because she was waiting for you.
Of course.
So here comes the fun.
Oh boy.
Since Rita's there in the centre of the door, I think the first thing that she's going to do is produce flame, I think. Yeah, that sounds like fun. And she's going to try and set the door nearby you on fire. Please roll me a reflex save as Vorka crawls round here and basically aims the fire at the edge of the door, like just the top of the door, to try and collapse it all on you.
17!
17! You managed to roll out of the way and into the cabin before
wait.
17 as well.
set fire to you. Yeah, wow, all of you. Bloomin' hell. For once you start rolling well.
I think the final boss is probably a good time to do it.
Yeah. I mean, you've been saving all the good rolls for now, clearly. But yeah. Yeah, you all managed to get inside the room before she manages to sort of try and collapse the door on in you. But when she sets fire to it, it does sort of start burning. But the door itself sort of half kind of shudders, but there's still a big enough gap for a goblin definitely to get through. So you'd be fine in leaving.
Great.
So it is now Rita's turn. What do you want to do, Rita?
I'm gonna stab her. Sorry, I was looking for the mute button because I had to unmute myself.
This is fine. Please stab Rita.
I
Vorka
do.
even.
Oh,
Don't stab
no.
yourself. Oh no. I said don't stab yourself.
Oh boy.
You
Sorry,
rolled a
what?
natural one.
There goes another finger.
Yep.
Oh
The
no.
nose this time.
Okay, so you try and aim for Rita, but the fire's kind of put you off. And not Rita, Vorka. You try and aim for Vorka, but the fire's kind of put you off. And you sort of go to swing your dog slicer, and you just sort of end up catching your own arm, and you take 2 slashing damage as a result of stabbing yourself. Like I just told you not to.
I'm sorry, God.
You're welcome.
Karen Gal.
It's all right. It's fine. I'm still here. Okay. Which now makes it Vorka's go.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Oh
So
boy.
she's going to try and slice back at you with her scimitar, which is a lot of fun. So, 1d20.
She got weird curved dog slicer.
She does have
I
a
want
weird
that one.
curved dog slicer. Does a 14 hit you, Rita?
That'd be a no.
That'd be a no. Okay, then. All right. Well, in that case, she's going to then spider climb her way back over to here,
Oh boy.
into the back corner of this room. There we go. And that is her turn over. It is now Mogmerch's turn.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
Go for it.
I'll pick up my last bomb and throw it in.
Go for it. Roll me.
Boom. Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no.
it bounces back out.
Your bomb goes in. That's for sure. It definitely goes in. It kind of hits the wall near Vorka and then lands on the box containing fireworks.
Yippee!
Boom!
Oh fuck.
I'm just gonna roll for the box. Bear with me.
Well, we failed.
6. Okay, the box shatters and all the fireworks go everywhere. Some of them are lit. You will have a couple of rounds to try and do what you want with those, but after a few rounds, I will warn you, those fireworks are going to go off in this cabin. You can see their little fuses going psh.
What?
All right. Chuffy,
Aim them.
Oh my god.
it's
All right.
your turn.
Get back out. Lock in spider thing.
Oh jeez. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Shit. Oh
As if-
God, what do we do?
As if the last encounter could have gone any differently.
Right.
They
Oh
gave
my
me
Why not
bombs.
just make this?
Yeah, it's wonderful. Toffee's gonna go and like grab the nearest one and like throw it at her.
So you're going to grab the nearest fire. Roll me a d3.
Yeah.
What did you roll there?
2.
Okay, so if you want to look in your handouts, you'll see a handout called Paper Candle. If you've just grabbed the nearest firework, that's the one you happen to grab.
Great. Yeah, I absolutely hoss it at her like it's an apple bomb. Like,
This is fine. Roll me a ranged attack,
cool.
and I will make the necessary calculations for you not being able to throw anything. So, okay. That unfortunately doesn't really hit her AC, but it does land on the ground below her, but she is up on the wall
Right.
at the moment, climbing like a weird spider.
Got it.
Is there anything else Chuffy would like to do with their turn? His turn.
Pray to Zaganel.
Pray to Zaganel.
Please.
Say your last prayers. Step back out of the room, I think. Back out of the room and sort of press himself against the door, like the side of the door, kind of like ready to breach kind of thing, with his like dog slicer in one hand. Just going, this has gone horribly wrong. I kind of love it though.
It's now Poog's turn. He says tentatively.
Yeah. Poog is just, oh no. We not be able to go back to clan.
We can if we can take back any that are unlit. You
I'm
can,
gonna
you
be
got
honest.
time to jump in there, grab some, and get out.
Yeah.
That is true. I'm also very wary of the fire of the spider lady. Plus, we've got to carry fireworks through a burning door. I will firebolt the spider lady.
Okay, you firebolt the spider lady. Please roll to hit.
Okay. And succeed.
Do not
range
miss.
I know, right?
Please.
Hmm.
14 to her touch AC. Let's have a quick look there, because I'm looking at a dog and not Vorka. Yeah. 14 should do it.
Woohoo!
Yeah, so please roll your damage.
1d3. 1d3. Oh.
You do 2 points of damage to Vorka.
Then I will also just kind of back out of the room and just be up against the wall, just hands up like this, going, ah,
Oh boy.
spider lady and fireworks. Oh no.
This isn't good.
Not good. Not good.
Okay, Rita, it is now your turn. What would you like to do? Vorka is currently on the wall and there are several fireworks on the ground, some of which are lit.
I'm gonna look at the fireworks, look at Rita. Realise I'm alone in the room. Right! I'm gonna grab as many unlit fireworks as I can in an action, and then I'm gonna run out the room.
Okay, alright, roll me a reflex. We'll see, and then we will see.
17.
17. Okay, that's definitely enough to be able to get in there, maneuver around, grab as many fireworks as you can. Now, there are.
I do one unlit fireworks.
This is fine. Bear with me a second. Right.
I'm loving the hashtag lit, by the way.
Best time for it. Best time for it.
Okay, so roll me a d6.
Okay. 4.
4. Okay, so you managed to grab one massive, huge rocket, which, if you look at this tab, skyrocket, that's one of them. This one is not lit. You managed to grab 2 deafening candles, one of which is lit, and a paper candle that's not lit.
I'm going to drop the lit one and run out the room.
Okay, that means you have one of each firework there.
Fabulous.
Okay, and you run out of the room.
Yep.
All right.
Shut the door!
You don't have the time to shut the door because you've spent the time grabbing the fireworks and running, but that's okay. It's now Vorka's turn.
No, it's okay. She was saying that as she was running out.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so now Vorka, what can I do with you, my love? Oof, this is gonna be fun. Vorka is going to summon a swarm of bees.
No!
They went really well. Vorka sort of starts to sort of chant heavily, move her little arms around while she's stuck to this wall, and boom, a swarm of bees appears in the doorway.
Who needs another horse?
Vorka then kind of runs away to this corner over here and tries to hide in the nearest corner she can, away from all of these damn fireworks. Mogmet, it's your turn.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's the right expression.
Yeah.
All for flashbacks.
Alchemist's fire, is that a Molotov?
Yep.
It is. Right. Let's burn some more things because I'm a complete pyro.
Great.
I will use one of those alchemist fires and I will throw that into the room, also again aiming for the chest.
Okay.
And where the
I think you do
Fair
have
play.
to throw anything feet.
I do have to throw anything feet.
So if you
Right.
want to roll a ranged
Okay.
and
So
throw
if
that
I
bad boy
just
in there.
roll my bomb as normal.
Yeah, do that. That would work perfectly.
There we go.
Okay, so you're just sort of throwing it in there to aim it at Vorka.
Yeah, just general direction.
Okay, well,
Back wall.
it doesn't hit Vorka, but it is going to land somewhere.
Yeah.
So it kind of lands around her feet and sets fire to basically the remaining fireworks on the ground and most of the rest of the cabin. Vorka's now trapped above and around a huge fire.
Burn, baby, burn!
What happens next? I just, yeah. Okay, so, right. There's no one in the same square as these except Vorka, so this is going to be fun. And when it comes to the Desnan candles, one of them was indeed lit. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh no. Okay. Oh no. Just
I hear
oh, no.
TPK, guys.
Nah.
Did you ever see the image of the Scottish shed that had all the fireworks in there?
Yeah.
Yep, this
It's
is
magnificent.
This is about what's going to happen.
It's like a shed went into warp drive.
Right.
Yeah.
So who's in the doorway right now? Because I don't think a 7 hits any of you, does it?
I'm like by the side of the doorway, like pressed up against the wall.
This is fine.
No.
I don't think a 7 hits any of you, so that's
no, it
good.
doesn't.
Right, now I'm going to roll a fort save for Vorka. It's just a bad day for Vorka, really. She's still stuck in this cabin and a whole bunch of fireworks
All
are
her
going off.
pets.
All her pets are dead.
So's Vorka.
Oh,
So is
no.
Orca. Right, so that this is probably the quickest I think Vorka's probably ever going to have died. But I don't think she's quite dead yet, so bear with me. She is, however, dazed for 4 whole rounds.
Whoa.
Because apparently I'm really bad at rolling things for my baddies. So she now is sort of just gonna hover there in the corner, just like.
And the world evens out.
But you guys have a much bigger problem because there's a swarm of bees in the doorway. So, Chuffy, now that all the fireworks have gone off and the room looks absolutely massive and is completely on fire, and Vorka is now just chilling there. What would you like to do about the wasps?
Cry, firstly. Secondly, I forgot about the bees until you mentioned them because I was too busy thinking about how hilarious the fact that Spider Lady Boss is now just sort of like statuesque in the corner of the room. But no, I suppose we have bigger problems. That's cool. Cool. Backing the hell out of the bees. Wait, no, actually, Chuffy knows that standing in the middle of the bees with fire worked last time, so that's what he's gonna do again.
Well, there's lots of it around. There's an entire cabin on fire in front of you.
Ooh. Okay, so where are the bees in the doorway?
Yeah, they're kind of both in the cabin and out of the cabin. She literally cast it in the doorway, so the swarm of bees sort of is in that area. So some of those bees are quite badly hurt already, but we'll get to that on the bees' turn.
Cool. And then does the door open outwards or inwards?
The door opens inwards, but the door's barely there anymore as it is completely on fire.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna light another tinder stick, I think, and start wafting it at the bees.
Okay. So it doesn't take much to light the tinder stick, because most often you could literally just hold it out to a nearby flame and just start wafting it at the bees. So please roll your random attack.
Roll to waft.
You roll to waft. Please roll to waft.
I'm rolling to waft.
14.
14 of brave wafting.
14 does not hit the bees.
Oh. I tried.
You tried. You did your best, but a 14 did not hit the bees.
Okay.
As they kind of just buzz around and they're too busy avoiding the other fire. So they're kind of like, this is a terrible place to have been summoned. Like if I was a bee right now, I'd be really upset.
I would also be pretty angry, yeah. So this having not worked quite as well as he'd have hoped it to work, he's going to go, yeah, no, never mind, and run away in this direction.
Okay, that's fine. Roll me a reflex save to get out of the bees.
Yep.
No, fort save, sorry, to get out of the bees.
Oh, a fort save to get out of the bees. That changes things slightly.
13, yeah, no, you're fine. The bees don't manage to sting you badly on your way out to the point where it hurts.
No.
Poog, it's your turn.
Oh god.
There's a swarm of bees and the cabin's on fire.
This is the
Poe's
weirdest.
he's looking for a dead horse. You know what? He's gonna put another firebolt into the goblin in the corner.
You know what this room needs? More fire.
Yeah. He's just
Really
gonna
brighten
try
up.
and make sure. Actually, no. I'll firebolt the bees. Go on then. I'll firebolt
You're
the bees.
gonna firebolt the bees? Go on. You
Yeah,
roll that
firebolt the
firebolt.
bees. It's the one thing I've not tried, and it's the only thing I've got.
Wow. More fire is this campaign's version of more cowbell.
Which, incidentally, you are wearing one.
I am wearing one, yeah.
Yeah, that hits the bees.
Hit the bees. Hit the bees.
Please roll
1d3.
fire damage on the
Done.
bees.
Who? Poog is going to now try and run up the stairs. He's just like, well, I'm done.
See ya.
Okay, roll me a fort save to get out of the bees.
I'm not in the bees.
Oh, you're not in the bees. Sorry, that's Mogmerch that's slightly in those bees.
I'm not in the bees.
You're not in the bees.
Not the bees!
Okay, so yeah, you succeed in running the hell away. Rita, it's your turn. You have a bunch of unlit fireworks in your hand. You have 3.
I continue to run.
You continue to run. Vorka is dazed. Mogmerch, what's your plan?
My cunning plan continues by I want to do 2 things. Is one to try to escape it as my movement, but also I have a vial of acid. I would like to try and throw at the currently stunned enemy goblin. If I use my bomb attack again, because it's for anything.
Yep, go for it.
So 12.
Nice. Oh no.
No, probably won't.
doesn't hit Vorka,
Dang
but
it.
it's acid, so
Yeah.
it's going to hit something as part of the cabin now starts to melt whilst also on fire.
Yep. She has less places to cling to.
Yeah, she's so... Because the fact you didn't hit Vorka or where she was, but you hit the bottom part of the cabin underneath her. And so that's given away. And Vorka, who's already dazed and stuck to this wall, suddenly falls down to the ground as the back part of the cabin collapses. And she's going to take...
Oh no.
6 points of damage as the fiery acidic cabin collapses in around her and she falls down. Yeah. Okay.
And then
And then you wanted to try and escape from those
Yeah.
there bits.
try and
You can roll me a
get
4
out.
just to see if you if they end up stinging you a lot more. Yeah, that's fine. You managed to get out of the wasps.
Nice.
Can I, as I'm getting out, is there any unlit fireworks about that I can snatch up?
There are 3, and they are currently in Rita's hands. All the other
Okay.
fireworks were in that cabin, which is now very on fire.
Cool.
And I would safely say that any leftover firework is currently about to go off.
Yep.
That's a good point.
Yeah. But Rita does have what looks to be a rather large skyrocket, a Dresden candle, and a paper candle.
Cool. We have explosives.
Yep,
We do.
you do. Speaking of explosives, can everybody please roll me a reflex save?
Uh-oh.
We can try. Yes, Rita. Reflex.
Nice.
Oh dear.
Okay.
I feel like
No,
it's a good thing I
Pooh.
did well. I don't want mine. I don't want these going up.
Oh,
I'm
dear
so glad I
Lord.
said I ran away.
Okay, so Rita sees this coming. She's got hold of these fireworks. She sees all of the other fireworks fuses kind of just start to go shh. And she's like, uh-oh. And you kind of barrel roll yourself out of the way over the edge of the ship, just like, nope, gone, goodbye.
Yep.
You just out off you go into the deck below. And everybody else, Chuffy, you see that and you're kind of like, oh god, okay, whoop, and off you go as well. But Mogmerch and Poog, you see it, but you're just that little fraction too late as you kind of end up flopped prone on the ground. And you take 4 points of fire damage as the cabin basically explodes with fireworks. And poor fucking Vorka.
Very dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a job well done.
I think it was a job well something.
And of course, there's the increasing fire damage and the acid damage from being crushed by an acidy, flamey cabin. I can honestly say I don't think Vorka's getting out of this.
F's in chat.
But yeah.
No.
We'll keep going until the round is over. Chuffy, it's your turn.
So I've flung myself off the boat.
Yep.
Okay. I feel like Chuffy's just gonna grab Rita and be like, let's get the fuck out of here. And
That
start-
is fair. So Chuffy and Rita are pegging it for the hills.
Yep.
Poog, you and Mogmerch are still on the ship. You're sort of flat on the ground in the galley like, oh no, oh no.
Poog will...
Because the galley is starting to catch fire now.
Yeah, Poog's going to heal himself
Okay,
using the wand for 1d8.
go for it. Roll me.
Woo! 8. Because it's +1.
+1. Yep, that's fine. You did it. Well done. 8 hit points.
He is then going to basically stand up and try and bail off by going, Moog! Moog! Last man out's a rotten egg!
Mogmerch!
I will run and jump
Okay.
as best I can.
Okay, roll me an acrobatics to jump out of the galley and out of the ship. Nice! You land like a god!
Champion.
Boom. It's a superhero landing. Thank you
It's a
very much.
superhero landing. Sure, Rita and Chuffy are adequately impressed. And Poog's standing there going, oh, well, I guess I'm a rotten egg.
Story of Poog's life.
Story of Poog's life.
Oh.
Bless
Daggers.
Poog.
Fuck.
All right, I presume that the plan for everybody now is to leg it with the fireworks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, as you're
Leg it.
legging it, you're legging it back towards your hometown, your home village, successfully having gathered at least 3 fireworks, one very big one. And as you're going, because since you're not the cool guys, you do turn to look at that explosion, and it's big. Oh, it's big. The ship's cabin just the roof comes off, the galley goes over, the chimney bends and warps and just kind of down, and the whole ship just...
Oh, one sec. The sound's just gone. It just lost the sound. And we're back.
Hey, we're back!
Can we see fireworks go off from the
Yeah,
ship?
you see all the fireworks go off on the ship. There's big sparkly lights in pinks and purples and blues as the whole thing sort of just crumbles down into this fiery, acidic pile of rubble. You can safely probably guess that Vorka is most likely dead.
Yeah.
You think the tribe saw that?
Nah.
Poog will pull out the map and just put a burning finger through the ship on the map. Just.
Yeah, best to be sure, just in case they didn't notice.
Yeah.
We're very
That
subtle.
what happened.
Yeah,
And this is evidence. Map is evidence that this happened.
that's very evidence. Also, the fact that no more goblins gonna get eaten by scary Vorka.
Yeah. We got Doghead as well.
We got
Doghead is
Doghead.
evidence.
I got spider goo on face.
I have many
I covered
trophies.
in mud and bee stings.
You are covered in bee.
He pulls another bee out from somewhere.
Yeah,
Ah!
that's a really crispy one.
Oh, dear.
Eats it. Hum.
Oh, delicacy.
You continue this conversation as you head back triumphantly to your village, to the cheers of all the other goblins as you hold the firework, especially the big skyrocket that's almost the same size as you, just in the air like, yes, look what I did, look what we did. And Chief Rendwattle Gutwad comes out and decrees through Slorb, of course, because no one else can hear his mighty Girthness speak. And Slorb decrees that, as in honor of this great, wondrous court and the destruction of both Vorka, and not only that, but Lots Legs eats goblin babies many. No more goblin babies will be eaten in this tribe thanks to these wonderful heroes, and one of you may marry my daughter. And he proudly brings out Guppy Wartbits, who is very beautiful and warty and the most eloquent and eligible bachelorette in the entire thing. And
I push Poog forward.
No.
Poog cleric can't do. My bad.
Oh, pick me.
Guppy slidles on up to Chuffy and is very impressed by his manly vigour.
Hey there. I'm really warty.
I very quickly pull out one of the dog heads and give it to Chuffy. There
Oh,
you go. Wedding
thank you.
present.
Rita, you're the best wing woman. And I'll just be like, my dearest love, I present you this trophy of my dastardly deeds for our upcoming life of further dastardly deeds and setting stuff on fire together, please. Thank you. Oh, you shouldn't have. Yeah, we're really cool. Look, I've got spider goo on my face to show how cool I am.
She kind of takes a bit, tastes it. It's not bad.
Premium. Premium.
And that concludes our campaign. Your heroes. Chuffy gets the girl. The bad witch is dead. No longer, well, as far as you're aware.
Poog will be the priest in the marriage.
Yeah.
We'll marry them both.
It's a beautiful goblin ceremony.
He'll anoint them
Rita was a
with his.
bridesmaid.
He'll anoint them using his dead frog.
All I could ever wanted. All I could ever wanted.
Fruit
Like,
caterpillars instead
watches
of
the
rose
dead frog on
petals.
their faces.
Da, 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 da.
Beautiful. You guys killed Vorka a lot faster than I expected due to the liberal use of setting things on fire. That
Works
was,
every
Well done,
time.
Dave.
it was brilliant. So thank you everyone for playing. I hoped everybody else who was watching this enjoyed it, and especially
go.
enjoyed. If you haven't seen part 1 and you've just seen this one, you're a bit behind. Go see that as well. Check us out on Twitch. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the
I was
next
going to
video.
say, before we go, can we do the poems quickly?
Go for it.
Each of-
Oh no, I forgot to do mine.
I did mine in game. I've done mine. What's part 1?
Parts
Go on
of
then. Poog start and then Rita next.
Poog's poem is great.
Poog say Zorongel is the best. He helped burn things and heal the rest. Zarganel's favor make Poog blessed. And Poog also stab you with knife if you make fun of how he ain't good at riding animals.
It's fair.
All hell, Poog.
Oh, hell,
He's
Poog.
all right.
I'm his fan now. We're good.
Poog rode a pig.
You rode a pig. Yeah.
Rita, poem.
So Rita's poem. Rita chop and Rita bite, Rita slay and Rita fight, Rita stab and Rita smite, Rita kill, all just right!
Accurate.
This was beautiful.
Apart from when I
sure
didn't
those were
hit.
Those were just the vows that were at Chuffy's wedding to
Yeah.
Guppy. Those were the vows. It was beautiful. People cried.
Yeah.
It's weird how they're about Poog and Rita, but you know.
But no one expected any different.
It's a goblin wedding. Be anything.
They're in the book that Poog reads. The ceremonial book or whatever. Actually, no, we can't read.
No,
It's fine.
don't put a book into
No
this.
books.
We'd have
Yeah,
to kill you.
You can't read things. Reading
Well,
is
red
bad.
wedding.
Green wedding.
Well,
Oh.
thank you very much for playing. You've all been complete nightmares, and it's wonderful, and I don't regret it a single moment. Thank you everyone for watching once again. Hopefully, if you haven't seen part 1, go back and watch it. You won't be disappointed. It's more of these shenanigans. And yeah, thank you to our supporters, Beadle and Grim, and all our many supporters that we have. Subscribe, like, bell, ding dong, click it. You know what to do. And if you want to see more of this, we're all on Twitch. We're currently streaming Starfinder, Rise of the Rune Lords, Tomb of Annihilation. I can speak, don't worry about me. And also
Louder.
the Great British Brush Off. You're right, I can't speak. The Great British Brush Off. So if you love painting little minis and like tabletop Warhammer games, that sort of thing, lots of minis, go and check that out. It's a brilliant painting thing. You'll love it. So yeah, until next time, everyone. See ya. Everybody say bye.
Bye, everyone.
Say bye.
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 Zarganel bless you.